Hello everyone. So in this video, we will learn about 2.3 absolute values. Okay, so absolute values is basically our definition. We have two definition. First one, for first definition, absolute value of A is basically A when it's at least 0 and negative A when it's less than 0. So this is the first definition of absolute value. And the second definition of absolute value is absolute of A is basically set of A squared. Okay, so for this absolute equation, we have two types of absolute equation. So first one, if we have one-sided absolute equation, for this one, we will use basic definition method. And then for second type, if we have two-sided absolute equation. And for this type of question, we're going to use squaring both side method. So based on these four equation in my slide, number 1, number 2, and number 3 would be one side. And then for number 4, oh sorry, okay, so based on these four types of absolute equation, number one, oh, number 1, number 2, and number 4 will be one-sided absolute equation, and for number 3, it will be both-sided absolute equation. Okay, so for introduction, why we have a positive and negative sign for absolute equation? So basically, absolute denoted as distance of x from 0. X means our constant. So let's say if we have absolute value of A. So it's basically the distance of A from 0. Okay, absolute value only asks how far the distance and not which direction. Okay, maksudnya kat sini, kita terus tengok contoh. Let's say saya ada absolute value of 2. Absolute value of 2, it can be 2 sebab dia bergerak 2 ke kanan, ataupun dia boleh jadi negative 2 sebab dia bergerak 2 ke kiri. So, sebab kita mengukur jarak, maksudnya value dia still 2. Negative in this case only represent our direction. Dia bergerak ke arah kiri ataupun ke arah kanan. Tapi jarak kita still maintain sebagai 2. Kita tak boleh kira jarak dalam ukuran yang negatif. Sebab tu kita letak absolute value. Samalah untuk the second example. If we have absolute value of 4, it's basically 4 or negative 4. Depends on which direction we choose. Kalau dia bergerak ke arah positif, ke arah kanan, maksudnya dia akan jadi positif 4. Kalau dia bergerak ke arah negatif ataupun ke arah kiri, maksudnya dia akan jadi negatif 4. But our distance is still 4 here. Okay, itu maksudnya absolute value. Okay, kita masuk second definition. Absolute value of x is basically z(x squared). How do we define this? Okay, proceed. Example 10. If we have z of x plus 2 squared, how do we define this? Okay, so by definition, this is basically modulus of x plus 2. This case only happen if you encounter z(x squared). Itu je. Kalau tempat lain takkan jumpa lah ni. Memang awak jumpa z(x squared). Itu je cara dia. Okay. So, this is equal to modulus or absolute value of x plus 2. And then, how do we define this? So, ikut syarat tadi. Absolute value, kita akan ada positive and negative. So, we will have positive of x plus 2. When? Bila kita nak dapat syarat ni positif? When our equation is at least 0. Kalau equation kita at least kosong, maksudnya kita akan dapat positive equation. And then second definition, we will have negative of x plus 2. When do we have this? When our equation is less than 0. Kita tak boleh tinggal jawapan macam ni. Bahagian yang saya highlight sekarang ni, color kuning, is our range. So, we have to simplify our range here. Equation fixed. So, first one tadi, x plus 2, I just copy it back. Simplify that one means that our range x is at least negative 2. And then for the second equation, we have a negative part, means that our x will be less than negative 2. Okey, kalau awak dah expert, bahagian yang first ni yang saya highlight ni tadi, nombor 1 saya tulis, ini sekadar intro dia. Kalau dah expert, tak payah tulis range macam tu satu-satu, nak terus pergi ke jawapan akhir pun boleh, dia tak ada masalah. Dia tak adalah particular mesti tunjuk satu-satu. Yang penting awak mesti define dengan betul. Your equation must be positive and negative and you have to choose the correct range. Dia punya inequality sign tu mesti betul. Okey. We try once more. Surd of 3x minus 8, the whole thing squared. Lagi sekali nampak ada surd squared. So, this is equal to absolute value of 3x minus 8. So, when do we have this? This will be positive equation when our range is at least 0. And then we will have a negative equation when our range is less than 0. Simplify this up. So our final answer, 3x minus 8 when our x is at least 8 over 3. And then we will have negative of 3x minus 8 when our x is less than 8 over 3. Itu je cara kita nak define surd x squared. Okay. Next, kita masuk how to solve absolute equation. Ingat tadi kita ada dua jenis. Kita check dulu one side ataupun both side. Okay. So, first one, example 11 here, we have one side. So, bila ada macam ni, kita just terus buka je. X will be equal to 8 or ataupun nak letak koma je boleh. X will be equal to negative 8. Okay. Jawapan kita tak ada dalam bentuk interval sebab dia tak ada dari mana ke mana kan. So, you boleh tulis jawapan dalam bentuk solution set. So, curly bracket x double dot x negative 8, 8. Okay. Since this is equation, kita dah belajar kat 2.1 equation, always recheck your final answer. So, bila masuk tu, awak kena recheck. Kalau kat sini, obvious lah awak masuk modulus of 8 equal to 8. Betul lah tu. And then, modulus of negative 8 equal to 8, kita akan dapat 8 equal to 8. Betul. So, both answers satisfied original equation. So, kita accept. Okay, settle. 11B. Ini case yang sama, dia upgrade sikit, dia ada equation kat dalam absolute value tu. Alright, so first step, copy everything back, drop your absolute sign. So, we will have 3x minus 4 equal to 5. Or, second one, 3x minus 4 equal to negative 5. Mesti ada satu positif, satu lagi negatif. Alright, so after that, simplify this up. X will be equal to 3. And then, x will be equal to negative 1 over 3. And then, once again, awak kena recheck. Macam yang saya dah pesan kat 2.1, recheck ni tak perlu tunjuk pun tak apa. Kalau awak nak straight away, tekan calculator. Tak ada masalah benda tu. Kita just make sure kita check. Jangan tak check lah. Kalau tak check nanti, in case berlakunya jawapan yang awak kena reject, awak tak perasan. Itu je masalah dia. So, in this case, both answer we accept. Okay. Tak ada masalah. Alright, saya pergi seterusnya. Still sama. We still have one-sided. Tapi sekarang, kita ada equation on both side. Kiri ada equation, kanan pun ada equation. Okay. So, first step, open using basic definition as usual. So, we will have x plus 1 equal to 10 minus 2x. Or, our second one would be x plus 1 equal to negative of 10 minus 2x. Okay. Pecah tu mesti ingat satu side ada positif, satu side tu negatif. Itu je. Kalau satu basic definition ni, itu je syarat dia. Satu positif, satu negatif. And then simplify your equation. In this case, first case kita akan dapat x equal to 3. And then for the second case, we will get x equal to berapa ni? 3. Oh, sorry. Minus 10 plus 2x. Betul kan saya kira? Negatif, apa benda saya kira lama sangat ni. 11. Okay. Settle. So, last step, don't forget as usual, kita kena recheck. Check jawapan. Okay, so untuk first case, kita masukkan 3. So, 3 plus 1 equal to 10 minus 6. So, kita akan dapat 4 equal to 4. Okay, accept. And then second case, kita akan dapat 11 plus 1 equal to 10 minus 22. So, dia tak sama. In this case, x equal to 11 will be rejected. Itulah pentingnya kita kena recheck jawapan. Sebab akan berlaku case yang kita kena reject jawapan. Berlaku satu kena reject ataupun dua-dua kita accept macam sebelum ni. Ataupun dua-dua kita kena reject. Bila masa dua-dua kena reject, kejap lagi kita jumpa case tu. Okay, kita masuk seterusnya. Example 12a. Now, inside the absolute equation, we have a quadratic. Jangan risau, walaupun dia quadratic, dia tak ada masalah pun. Kita still guna benda yang sama kat sini. Okay. So, we will have x squared minus 5 equal to 3. Or x squared minus 5 equal to negative 3. Dia tak ada masalah. Sama je. Satu positif, satu negatif. And then, simplify. So, in this case, we have x equal to plus minus 8. Or you want to simplify once more, plus minus 2 third 8. 2 third 2. Boleh je, tak ada masalah. And then for second case, we have x squared equal to 2. Means that our x is plus minus third 2. And then don't forget, recheck mesti recheck satu-satu jawapan tu. Cuma kat sini saya tak recheck lah. Saya dah tahu dah semua tu kita terima. So, x, saya buat jawapan dalam solution set. We have negative 2 third 2. Negative third 2, third 2 and 2 third 2. For final answer, most of the time we have to list down all of the answers. Listkan satu-satu macam saya buat ni. Ada positif, ada negatif. Jangan buat plus minus lah. Biasakan jawapan tu listkan semua sekali. Okay. Now, kita jumpa pula 12b. We have absolute equation on both side. Tadi semua kita jumpa tu satu side. Sekarang kita jumpa both side tu ada absolute equation. So, in this case, sebab kita jumpa both side ataupun two-sided, method yang kita kena guna is squaring both side. Nampak je ada absolute dua-dua. Kiri dengan kanan, automatic mesti square both side. Alright, so from here, we will have 2x plus 1 squared equal to x minus 6 squared. Lepas tu, expand lah macam biasa. Pentingnya expand cara cepat tu kat sini. Banyak nak gunakan. Okay, so expand 1 by 1, we will have 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 equal to x squared minus 12x plus 36. Okay, then simplify this, we will have 3x squared and then plus 16x minus 35. So, since we have a quadratic, of course, you have to factorize this up. Tak ada cara lain awak nak settlekan, melainkan awak memang kena factorize benda ni. So, 3x minus 5, x plus 7. Betul tak? Okay. So, in this case, x will be equal to 5 over 3. Second one, x will be equal to negative 7. Okay. Next step. Don't forget to recheck your answer. Make sure mesti recheck awak punya jawapan. Okay. So, in this case, lepas kita check satu-satu, kita akan kena reject. Yang mana satu? Saya rasa yang negative 7 ni kita kena reject ni. Saya tulis lah ya. Okay. So, kita pergi tulis penuh-penuh lah. Recheck. Okay, so saya masukkan 5 over 3 tu dulu. So, kita akan dapat 10 over 3 plus 1. So, 13 over 3. And then, 5 over 3 minus 6. So, side sini kita akan dapat 13 over 3. Yang sini kita akan dapat 13 over 3. So, kita terima. Okay. Next, kita try untuk negative 7 pula. So, we will have negative 14, negative 13. And then, yang lagi satu tu negative 13 juga. So, 13 equal to 13. Kita terima. So, in this case, dua-dua jawapan tu kita terima. Tak ada pun yang kita kena reject sebenarnya. So, final answer, X equal to 5 over 3. X equal to negative 7. Now, kita try pula soalan ni. We have absolute value of X plus 7 equal to negative 6. Kita akan jadi one side. Okay, so pakai basic definition. X plus 7 equal to negative 6. Second case, X plus 7 equal to 6. And then simplify this out. First case, X will be equal to negative 13. Second case, X will be equal to negative 1. Okay. And then, sama macam biasa, you have to recheck. Okay, kita check yang pertama, negative 13. So, negative 13 plus 7 equal to negative 6. So, kita akan dapat kat sini 6 equal to negative 6. So, we have to reject. And then, second case, negative 1 saya masukkan. Negative 1 plus 7 equal to negative 6. So, we will have 6 equal to negative 6 pun kita kena reject. In this case, tak pernah jumpa kan? Ni awak jumpa. For both answer, we have to reject. Dua-dua sebab dia tak satisfy. Bila dua-dua tak ada jawapan, so our final conclusion, no solution. It's possible happen here. Soalan awak tu tak ada jawapan, no solution. Okay, in the sense of calculation, inilah jalan kerja dia. Awak buka, awak check, memang dua-dua tak satisfy sebab tu kita reject. Okay, tapi ada lagi satu option yang kalau kita tak payah buat jalan kerja pun, kita dah tahu. Okay, kenapa kita terus tahu benda ni soalan no solution? There is no solution for the equation because absolute value of a number is never negative. Okay, apa dia maksudkan kat sini? Dia kata, bila kita ada absolute value, contohnya kat sini, bahagian kanan ni ada absolute value. Okay, apa purpose absolute value tadi? Dia akan sentiasa bagi positive answer. Apa-apa kita substitute, lepas tu dia confirm akan auto positive. Tapi sekarang, on our right side, ini negative. So, impossible. Kita dah ada jawapan yang auto positive because of the absolute. Nak samakan dengan jawapan yang negative. So, bila nampak je macam ni, awak dah boleh tahu dah. Automatically for this question, final answer will be no solution. Macam tu. But, this only happen in case yang bahagian kanan ni negative constant. Jangan nampak sebelah kanan negatif terus, confirm no solution. Tak Bila jumpa negative constant, nombor yang negatif. Kalau tiba-tiba awak jumpa kat situ negative X, dia boleh awak kenalah kira macam biasa. Kalau jumpa negative X plus 5, macam soalan awal tadi kita buat, ada dah jawapan dia kena kira. Tapi kalau tiba-tiba memang negative 6, satu je kat situ. Negative 10, ada satu je kat situ. Okey, dia confirm memang tak ada jawapan.